You can ask my mama, hey, daughter, you can talk. You can talk and talk and talk your whole life. I hope they pay you for talking someday, because if so, you will be millionaire. Well, mom, it worked out, right? Like I can talk. When I tell you I was at loss for words, when you watch this video, choked up, racked with emotion, completely and utterly at loss. And it was because I was holding the very manifestation of years of work. And beyond that, it was that very tiny little verification that maybe I was headed in the right direction. And I hope that when you watch this video and when you see it, that one of the things that occurs to you, one of the things that you see when you watch this, is that in those incremental moments, when you know it's coming and you are struggling to believe it, it may not feel easy when you have clarity. And I say this because a lot of people are asking me after watching this video, they'll say, how good did that feel, Nicole? I'm so proud of you. How amazing is it? Because they know, like, if you've been following along or if you've been listening here, you know what I've been through over this past couple seasons. And a lot of you relate to what I'm talking about because you know what it is to start over, and you know what it is to build from scratch, and you know what it is to struggle and balance and fall out of balance and try to fall in love and manage. It's a lot. And writing a book, sharing these stories is so difficult in the moment. Being a mom is full-time. Dealing with a child in recovery is full-time. Managing a divorce is full-time. Having a business and being an author, all these things are full-time jobs. And to juggle them all has been a task. And to actually feel like I've done one thing right to completion is like unbelievable. But what I can tell you is that everyone says to me, Nicole, it must feel so good to know that this all like came together. And that's the thing I want to let you know about the finish line. Because so many of us get so frustrated when pursuing our purpose in the interim that we think when we get to the finish line, it's going to feel like all the things people are asking me. And here's the truth about it. In that moment, what I actually felt was total and complete clarity that what I am doing is the right work, that I am headed in the right direction, that I am doing work that matters, that especially as a Christian, right? Because I talk about my faith here and my belief system, that I was operating in God's will, that I was doing what was aligned with the calling of utilizing my gift on this earth towards his purpose. I felt that without any unwavering question, that I am absolutely using my gift well and right. Now, here's something no one knows and that I've never said anywhere before, but I think is really important that I share honestly. Because it's only come to me over the past couple of days, but this is the first time I felt that. And that feeling, that awareness is embarrassing, if you will, and maybe a little scary, because I have built a business over the past 12 years thinking I was operating in my purpose. Now, I want to be clear. I don't feel like I was doing anything wrong, but there was a difficulty and a weight that came along with what I've built over the past many years to this point. And I talk about it in the book, and it'll make sense when you read the book, because I go through each of those steps, the behind the scenes, the stuff you never saw. But there was a serious difficulty during that time. It felt like force. It felt like work. And it was still rewarding work, right? Because I was still working towards something that was getting me the house, the car, the family, the health, the goals. And it still accomplished clearly what God needed it to do in my life. But I can tell you there is a difference in working with the intentionality of God's will versus your own. It's still hard, but it's right.